and I was trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to play for you. And then I started playing something. And then I looked at the clock on my laptop and I can see that it's gone past. Happy Paddy's Day. Banachty na féile pádraig Irv Galer. I hope you're having a brilliant day wherever you are. I've had a busy old day of it now, I have to say. We were pulling up fence posts in the garden, in between a few online gigs. Hiya Olenka, thanks a million for joining us. A few online gigs that I did earlier for the National Concert Hall in Dublin. And lovely to get the work at this time, so they were lovely. Really nice to connect with people online, because that's all we can do really at the moment. And yes, and then of course I'm sure some of you are following over from Affinity's concert on YouTube, which we've just been enjoying together. Hiya Santo, I hope you're getting up and having a little walk around the room. You've had a busy day of it. Stretch those legs. Hi Jar. So it's been a busy day. And I can't say that I'm going to have everybody's request this evening. I'm kind of gonna suit myself a little bit this evening. And there are some songs that absolutely I will play, and there are others I think I might just play what's in my heart to play this evening, if that's okay with all of you. A special shout out to Jer, who is my recent partner in crime, and we've had so much fun collaborating. Ger, obviously, as I'm sure you know, if you're watching this, that Ger takes beautiful photos and videos, and it's been really nice noodling on the harp, as I say, making up little miniature pieces to accompany her stuff. And we were delighted when we were asked recently by Dunleary Rathdown Libraries to create a little montage of some of the scenery from the south of Dublin. So hiya ma'am, there's my mammy Brenda Ennis there. And we had so much fun, and if it's okay with you, a little bit into this, I am going to share that video with you for anyone who hasn't. I know we've been bombarding you a little bit with it. I promise it's the last time I'm going to make you watch it for a while. But how's about we start with, I have a poem to start, if that's okay. Because I'm fond of the odd poem. This is He Wishes for the Cloths of Heaven by W.B. Yeats. And I thought it was a nice one for today. So, here we go. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths, enwrought with golden and silver light, the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light and the half-light, I would spread the cloths under your feet. But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. A little bit of Yeats to get us going. Yeah, Ger, yeah, I think you've been a chief bombarder for sure. Gillian, if you're watching with us, you had mentioned a song that those of you coming across from Affinity will have already enjoyed the Affinity take on this. But I know that it's a song that has significant meaning to you, Gillian, and it's an incredibly beautiful one, and appropriate for the day that's in it as well. This is You Raise Me Up, and that's where we're going to start. We'll see where we get on to then. There you go. That's for you, Gillian. So now where to next? Oh, um, I've been looking in my songbooks and I've been having a think, and there are all these different tunes are popping into my head now, to be honest with you. But I want to make sure to play this next one while Cullum is with us. Now, I have been chatting with Cullum because I am determined to send you guys some links to his incredibly beautiful stuff, and we're gonna do that in the next few days. So Cullum O'Falu very kindly shared this next tune with me over the weekend, and it was only yesterday that I got to sit down properly and give it some time. So he sent me a beautiful set of some slip jigs, and I'm going to play the first one from the set, and you'll just have to wait now for the full set. And this is called Wave It Moira, and Cullum is with us. I'm sure if you like Cullum, you're very welcome to expand on what you do or don't want to tell us about the tune. But it's a really lovely one, and I haven't really been able to stop playing it. But it's fresh, so I'm a little bit nervous now playing it on the live for you. But how lucky we are to have the likes of Cullum to be so talented, and to not just talented, but to just be so earnest, in the beautiful stuff that he creates, and generous enough to share it. So we're very grateful, Cullum, and thanks a million. So here we go. This is Wave It Moira, and originally written for Moira Brannock, and I'm going to give it a go on the harp now for you today. I'm going to put it into the correct key. See, now this is something I don't usually have to do on the big harp, which is over there in the bold corner. This harp is beautiful, isn't it? This was made by Tomás McGilligode, who very kindly has let me steal it for a while, and it is a joy to play. I absolutely adore it. And yes, so here we go. But it has these levers rather than the pedals are fierce quick. I'm not as quick on the levers. Here we go. Here's Wave It Moira. If you know a Moira, wave at her, yeah? Bit of fudging going on there at the start, but and Just an excellent tune. So I'll have to do some more work on that and share the full set with you very soon. But thank you so much, Cullum. Just so lovely to be able to play some newly composed music. I'm going to go straight to another one that popped into my head earlier today, and I don't think I've played it in a good while. It's a very well-known tune, and it was written in the 70s by Thomas Walsh, a Dublin-born accordion player, and he wrote it when he visited the gorgeous Inisheer, and it's called Inisheer. I'm sure it's one that you will all be familiar with, but it's just a lovely one. And you know, it's a funny tune, because I would be more accustomed to accompanying somebody playing the melody on this, and I would be accompanying them. It's just a magical tune, and no matter how many times you've played it or how long of a gap in between playing it, it just never seems to lose its charm, which I think is always says a lot about a piece of music. Colin, you're very good. Thanks a million. A bit more work to be done on that one, but I'm delighted to share it today. So I'm going to play Inisheer, and then I'm going to see what happens after it, and I'll have a little look at the comments and see how you're all getting on. Haven't a clue what the time is doing there at all. So that's Inisheer, one of my all-time favourites, I think. Now I'm going to have a look in this little tune book here, because there was one that Santo you had mentioned, and of course I have it on my ear, but I'm just going to throw the dots up. Do you know what? At this stage in the day, my head is gone, fried, so it is. So here we go. This is Molly Malone in Dublin's Varsity, and sure, why not? If there's a day of the year that this one should get an airing, I think it's today. So this is for you, Sato. There you go, a little bit of Molly Malone and Dublin's Fair City. And so now I'm sort of looking at the time and I'm wondering what else would we play. Of course, I know the one that I would like to finish up with, the day that's in it. I tell you, I found a song earlier today, if my laptop or my iPad will behave here. And I don't know if I'd be interested to know if any of you are familiar with it. Sure, I'll play it. This is a request actually for tomorrow's Harp O'Clock concert, which will be 8 o'clock Irish time. Now, I'm conscious because, Michael, you were saying some of you are on different times with daylight saving in America, so that can get a bit confusing. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock GMT tomorrow. And this is called The Dear Little Shamrock, and it's from the O'Neill collection. I wasn't familiar with it, but somebody asked for it for tomorrow. So here you go. This is The Dear Little Shamrock. tune. I wasn't familiar. Oh, okay. You'd never heard of it? Yeah, Kenneth, I hadn't heard of it too, but it's quite charming. I haven't made my mind up yet on it, but I suppose it's called the Dear Little Shamrock, so nice to include it today. Now there is, of course, a song that I must finish with today. But before that, I'm just going to add in something that I'm fond of. Maybe the first thing that comes into my head. Oh, well, somebody did mention that. Do you know what? Actually, I'll play the Sally Gardens, another very lovely and well-known air song. Here we go. I was about to play Danny Boy there by accident. How does it go again? Oh yeah. I always think of the nightingale and the rose when I play the Sally Gardens, when I think of the Sally Gardens. The Nightingale and the Rose is an incredibly beautiful short story written by Oscar Wilde. And if you're not familiar with his short stories, oh, get familiar with them. They're just mesmerisingly beautiful, really, really gorgeous. I have a few favourites, but I always think of the Nightingale and the Rose when I play that one. Look them up. And actually, if you prefer the audio book experience, I know that Stephen Fry has a really beautiful, I think it's on Audible. I'm sure it's on all of these different platforms, but I'm a bit of a dinosaur. So I know he's on Audible, and he reads them beautifully, really, really beautifully. So I highly recommend that, my little recommendation for the day. I have completely forgotten to play our little video. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to finish with this, and then I'll click on the video, and the video that myself and Ger and Matthew put together for Dún Laoghaire Rathdown can play you out this evening. So I'm going to finish with Hail Glorious St. Patrick, because it would be rude not to finish with it. And thank you for joining me rather late in the day. I hope you've had a nice Paddy's Day. The weather here in Ireland, certainly in Wicklow, was glorious. A really, really beautiful day, and a real treat, because obviously, you know, it's a bit of a bummer really. You know, it's the second Paddy's Day that we haven't been allowed to celebrate together, and for musicians like myself, that, you know, is getting rather difficult for us. So it means a lot that you're here with me. and my little Wednesdays. Next Wednesday is going to be for Misisi Africa again. The next 2 Wednesdays are for Misisi Africa. But for now, Hail Glorious St. Patrick, and then I shall play our video to finish off, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Thanks a million, guys. I'm going to play this little video for you. Have a good one.